Welcome back, everybody. Motorsport Manager continues with the Ernie's Paradise Challenge. And we are at the Black Sea where we're looking to clinch the final full-length challenge in the game. 108-point lead. We just need to not have a disaster today, and there's nothing they can do to stop us. Working on the gearbox. We've got a short turnaround here. Let's see what we've got in our mail. The Evening Herald. Brakes are holding the team back. Sure, I need to work on improving them. I don't, fine, lose our marketability. I don't really care at this point what the answers to those are. Okay. Gearbox. Almost there, but we've got to work on our improvement parts. So we want the front wing and the suspension mostly here. And those we'll actually get done before the race. We don't need any more reliability because we're still working on getting better gearbox parts. So I think we want to throw in the engine too. And that'll only get us halfway there. But there isn't that much to improve on these. These have a little bit more. So let's see what we can do there. And looks like we're going to have another sponsor. So I think this is the first one that we really want to max out. We've got plus 20, plus 20, plus 40. Yep, I think that's where we want to be. And 22 days, 1.3 million. That's going to be a pretty penny. But that thing maxes out at 1133. Which is significantly higher than this one. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Don't need to work on any of these. We're going to keep going with the current plan. Well, Lana Kendrick is happy with us. 71 laps. Now it's a fast track. It's a slow or a quick track, short one I meant to say. But still, 71 laps. That's insane. Suspension is the key part. Soft, medium, and hard. Mechanics are happy about the factory. And Steinman expected to have a great race. They'd be amazed if Harry Chapman doesn't walk away with the top prize. Tommy Klein says Steinman's going to do wonder. And Saarinen says a podium finish is doable for Scuderia. So, I mean, they could crush us here. That is possible. They could crush us and extend the season. Let's take a look at our sponsors. The two that we already have are for 2nd or above and 13th. We're looking for that middle offer that we like to pick. 5th or above, 6th or above, 9th or above. I'm going to go with the middle one here, 6th or above. Get the upfront payment to keep us looking good. And let's see what we've got here. Definitely want the upfront one with only a couple races left in the year. That puts our financial situation back in order. And let's do our little comparison here. We are 5th overall still. The engine remains 8th. We have gradually built it up. I think it was about here at one point. Gearbox is currently 6th. We're working on improving that. The brakes are bad. They're down to 7th. No denying that, but we do have the best front wing. Our suspension is 6th. And all the way down to 9th now on those rear wings, despite the work we did on them. Okay. So, they're liking Steinman because of the suspension. But we're better at the low-speed corners, the other crucial part, and they're down in 5th. So, which is going to be they're about here. Their car isn't that much better than ours on this track. It's better, but it's not that much better. Mostly better because of their engine. Okay. Regardless, let's see how we do with this. 15 degrees. That's probably going to be softs. On the other hand, we may want to go with mediums or hards with that many laps. We'll see. Want to stay open to everything. And they're picking us 7th and 9th, which is about as good as we've been lately. Let's take a look at our parts. And only 2 crucial parts, so we're going to be at 450 even for the second car. And 720 for sharps. So, it's time to find out whether they are really going to dominate us, as Steinman 1st and 4th, Scuderia 2nd and 3rd, looking to be the class of the field once again. No comments about us. Of course, Chapman beating Wexler in practice was the main story. And the always classic, Thornton sucks more than a vacuum cleaner. Partly cloudy, partly sunny for race day. Clinching day for Panther, if we can avoid getting dominated. Let's take a look at our weather. Yep, 15 to 16. Dry, that would indicate softs. Let's take a look at what kind of distance we're going to get out of these compared to our 71 laps. And we're going to have to push them. So, yeah. We're not going to get much distance out of them. 28, 33. Even at that, we're looking at 3 stops. Or 3 stints, 2 stops. If we did 2 on hards... maybe we could start on mediums and then do a couple hards, because again, with how much we're going to have to push them to maintain temperature. I'd like to start on softs and go to a couple hards, but I just don't... that'd be really close in terms of getting through. Really close. So I'm going to try to start on mediums, hope we can move up enough through the pack. Do it that way. Okay. And of course our fuel options, we're going to drop down to 50. So what are we going to go with here? Definitely pushing it to the limit. And Surikov, well, we're going to spend a lot of time on hard tires this race, I think. So we'll go with that. And if we can back off the tires early, we will. Soft tires, everybody at the front. Then mediums towards the middle, some of them. Starting to go hards towards the end, but we're going to be on medium. So if we can move up past these hard drivers, then we'll be fine with it. Now Chapman at a 6 and on worn tires. Holtz a 5 on worn tires. And Saarinen, well, we don't care about anybody else. We've got a 9 for Surikov and a 6 for Sharp. So all of that bodes well for us. Let's ride along with Surikov. Bit of a slow start, decent for Sharp. And Sharp is alongside Chapman there, was. Both of our drivers fighting with Chapman and just behind Holtz. Given that we're starting on better tires than they are, both for speed and at the moment durability, we really need to be ahead of them. Sharp bolting up through the field. Up to 10th after one lap. Wow. Looking for more too. Surikov in 12th. We're doing pretty well early. And Sharp now becoming the fastest car on medium tires in the field. And we're going to back off to neutral here. Going to try to hold whatever we can. 5th and 12th, now 10th, whatever. But I don't want to burn out the tires. You know what? I'm going to try to lake out one more lap. Not sure if it's completely wise. Switch into hard tires. Which will give Surikov a bonus. Both guys going into the sort of red zone right here at the end of the lap. We're pretty much going to want to be on push non-stop on these, I believe. So we've got to get 42 and Surikov dropping a spot with this pit stop. Sharp not doing that. Both are going to harvest, that's fine. But we've got to get, there's 29 laps we got, so we need to get 42 more out of these. We should be able to get all of that. And right now, Steinman is badly losing the strategy battle and the race. He says as the race sprinklers come out. Okay, we're going to want to go on inters in a few laps. Push. Push. We'll switch to inters, which is going to give us about 20 laps, and that's not enough to finish. So we're going to be looking at 2 sets, 2 more trips. It's going to be 4-stop race, which is unreal. Surikov. Well, I don't think I can make the pit row now, even if I wanted to, so Surikov will come in next time around. And that might be the best timing for it anyway. We'll switch to neutral, at least for the moment. No problems on the pit stop so far. And that's still the case. Surikov drops to third. But Saarinen is out there ahead on dry tires, so that's a non-issue. Chapman behind us is the only issue. Let's go hybrid for this last bit. Make sure we don't overrun on the energy. And we're going to run these tires down real low. Particularly here. Matter of fact, let's go conserve with Surikov. It's probably just as good. Both cars coming in at 22. So it's really a lap late on the tires, except we really needed it to stretch out the rest of this race. And there goes Chapman. But I think what's going to happen here is I think that Chapman will start by pushing here. I think Chapman is going to have to come in again, and we're not. So I think that extra stop is going to get us back up there. And even if it doesn't, we're still winning the race right now. Surikov should have enough. Tire temp is high enough that we can leave that for now. And Holtz has slipped to 5th for the moment. So if that holds, yep. Cannot imagine a scenario unless Sharp were to run out of fuel and not finish the race or something that would keep us from clinching here. Both drivers with more than enough hybrid energy. There we go, 2 laps to go. Should be able to get away with going medium now. And let's push for a bit here. Going to be really close for Surikov. But I want to keep it going just because of Chapman. Looks like Sharp is going to have enough. Sharp's going to come around and finish here on this final lap. And let's see about Surikov. And Chapman is not coming in. Chapman's going to finish on tires in the low teens. Okay. Switch to low. Switch to neutral. Just limp across that line. .02 laps of fuel left. Oh well. Well, good job, Chapman. But you can't ruin the day, which belongs to Zoe Sharp and Panther, who have clinched. So we did have the drive-through penalty that Oliveira observed. Holtz ended up with the fastest lap. That helps Steinman a bit, but not nearly enough. And yeah, 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's a long race. Sharp continues in first. Surikov is now even with Wexler. And 118 points with only 86 left to earn. The final 2 races will be academic. We are the coolest, silky smooth today. And Zoe Sharp has a neck problem. I don't even care. It's over. You can finish last. Doesn't matter. She's done her job for the year in getting us the title. So the final 2 races will be done in montage format. But that's going to bring us to Doha and then to Cape Town to finish it up. And that'll be coming up next time, but this championship will conclude and we'll have just 2 more challenges remaining. Thanks for watching. The Ernie's Paradise Challenge will conclude next time up.